Hi everyone, welcome to The Last Drop. I am Chris. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. May went past. Where did May go? I have no idea. But that means another journal entry, diary entry, for my little diary of my journey in whiskey. What a month, really. Big thanks to London Whisky Club again and Summerton and Whisky Club, who had their festival at the end of the month. Let's get started, shall we? 6th of the 5th, so 6th of May, there was a London Whisky Club Adelphi tasting. First time I'd had Adelphi. So I was really looking forward to trying some of these whiskies. Started off great with something called the Glover, which was supposedly a Chichibu mixed with something else. Batch number 5, 6 years old, 54.7%. A nose of citrus, light peat, taste lemon, bonbon. Light peat again, very oily I found. Finish echo was medium. Not bad, but not great in my opinion. Then we had a 1988 Dalmore. Now, Dalmore is obviously contentious. People don't particularly like their normal branded stuff. But obviously an independent bottle of Dalmore, so it's unchill filtered. No added colour, fantastic stuff. Probably my favourite of the evening. 57.2%, 21 years old. Great legs on it. Nose was musky, sweet apples, pears, stone fruit, peach coming through. And then the taste was like nothing like it, but it was massively fruity. It's like a real punch of fruit in your face. Really, really good. Apples, oranges, a bit peppery as well, medium to long finish, really nice subtle nose that, the nose was really subtle actually, and then the taste was huge. So the nose you could go searching for stuff and try and find it, but the taste was just a big powerful punch, really, really nice, well worth checking out that one. Next up, another contentious distillery, Isle of Jura, 1998, 21 years old, 54.7%. I just put WTF, what the beep. Nose was funky, herby, cloves. I got flumps on it, the old marshmallow things. Taste was very sherry, but again funky again. The echo was dry, a bit sour. It was just plain weird. It wasn't bad though, but it was just weird, bizarre, but well worth tasting. I would never buy a bottle, but definitely worth tasting. Next up was a Ben Rinnes, 2006, so 13 years old, 55.5%. Nose was light sherry, a bit of Ribena going on. Taste was sherry, chocolate, and a bit minty. A bit of that freshness going on at the back. Echo was long, with the same sort of notes going on there. Very clean, very well balanced. Most likely apparently triple distilled as well, so because of it's before 2006. So an interesting dram, that one. Very, very nice. Last but not least for that tasting was a fantastic, and which has just been released maybe a couple of weeks ago when this video gets released, is a Colila 2007, 50.8%, first fill Oloroso. Nose was smoked meat, barbecue, TCP, briny. That followed into the taste, just a sweet, smoky barbecue flavour going on, and the echo again just medium, but followed all the way through, made it a really, really good, I put it down here, a big boy dram, so get your big boy pants on for this one. just lovely. I think that was a lot of people's favourite. I preferred the Dalmore as one of my favourite of the evening, but fantastic whiskies coming from Adelphi there. I very much consider buying a bottle of theirs if prices became into my range. So to the 15th, it was a day of reckoning. A few days before that was released was a Loch Lomond single cask whisky shop exclusive, which a lot of people bought. 14 years old, I think. Was it 13? One of those years old. Port finish, and all I've obviously is a neck pour, and I put down here, do I like port finish? I don't think I do. So I've got a bottle here that I might have to share with a lot of people. Right, what's up next? 18th. So what I've done is I savoured some of that Dalmore to the end. So yeah, I finished that off. Still lovely. What a great dram that was. Lovely Dalmore, 1988. Very, expensive, but damn, that was good. I then had the Exceptional Grain, which was again cracking, deep moorish. Has certainly developed since the neck pour that I've done, so that's always encouraging. I've put a star here. Yeah, definite lemon, long finish. Starred, yeah, my plain whiskies after port finish day before. Why have I written that? I should really explain to myself more what I write down, shouldn't I? And then I had an Altmore. So I think I meant that I trade like non-port finish, non-sherry finish. So they were just ex-bourbon cask finish stuff. And yeah, I'm really liking those. Altmore from Cadenhead, lovely, lovely. One big hug and a smiley face. Then skipping on, obviously I had a few drams in there. I actually had a lot of rum during May, really. It was my birthday on the 14th of May. Happy birthday, me. But yeah, I've been drinking rum. I got a Ronda Jeremy Rum Again XO and a Buello, Foursquare Saga City, a few other rums going on as well. Done a big rum tasting as well. That was a fantastic thing from the rum cask. I've done a little write up on my Facebook page if you want to go and check that out. So yeah, 30th of the 5th, so right to the end of the month now, and we've got the Summerton Virtual Whisky Festival. Now, there's been a few whisky festivals happening over YouTube, but none of them have involved whisky. They've just basically been people watching the guys just talk about their brand, basically, which is okay, but not particularly for me. I didn't particularly enjoy it. Some information was good here and there. I really enjoyed the Kilkerran bit on the Summerton feeds, so that was good. But this one, Summerton Virtual Whisky Festival, you bought into it. Dan then sent you a load of samples, and then the brands came on and you tasted them with them at the same time. So it's just one big festival. Everyone drank the same. You got popcorn and corn snacks and crackers and ginger ales and water and a few other bits and pieces, some bump, about the tasting notes and so forth. Really, really great event. Everybody had a great time, I think. We all had the chat and all that sort of thing going on. It was a really good day. But yeah, so we will go through the whiskies. Started off with Bimber ex-bourbon, 51.8%. I just put yummy as per usual. The Bimber stuff I've tried, you can't argue with what they're putting out. This ex-bourbon expression, I think, is going to be marketed a bit cheaper. because it's not as big as their other stuff, so the Recharge and the one first, so forth. But really, really good. I'm really looking forward to that coming out. Next up was Scalasag, the Island Hopper, about £50 for a big bottle of this, 43%. Just a big, smoky, barbecuey, sweet, yummy whiskey. Really, really enjoyed it. Probably my favourite of the day, to be honest. Next up, Glen Scotia, 52.8%, Tawny Port Festival released, for that day. Honey Peat, Peat's, I put down here the peat saves the port finish. I didn't get too much port coming through, which maybe is the tawny port rather than maybe stronger ports, because the tawny port's a bit lighter, isn't it? But yeah, that was not bad. I still don't particularly like port finish, but that one was okay for me. The peat definitely saved it. Influence is not as high as it adds. I think it just added a bit of sweetness to it rather than anything else. But that was a good whiskey. But yeah, I still prefer the Scalasag. Next up was Lakes. So the Lakes Distillery, the One Blend, 46.6%, fruity, melony nose, peppery taste, a bit spirity, medium finish. And I just put meh. It was alright, but I wouldn't go out and rush a bottle personally. Next up was Hinch, 43%, 5-year-old single malt Irish whiskey, apples and vanilla, smooth, sweet and fresh. A pretty solid Irish whiskey, to be honest, with that triple distillation going on. Next up was Lambay. Interesting Lambay. I didn't really know anything about it, but obviously on this island that's near the coast of Dublin, I guess, I believe. That's probably wrong. Yeah, it is Dublin. And then, yeah, nobody really goes there apparently, but you see it like every time you land or something. So interesting. First up was Small Batch Blend, 40%. Nose was caramel buttery apples. Really, really enjoyed that smell. Taste was pretty much the same, nice and fresh. Nice. I think it may be priced okay-ish, so it might be worth getting a bottle of that. Next up was their Lambay Single Malt, 40% again. Fruity, light, big taste, but I preferred the small batch. Whew, it was a long day. In between that, I had a few, glasses of water and those ginger ales. They were really nice from Fever Tree. Good. McMira. Hey, wouldn't be Summerton without McMira, would it? 42% Fjallmark, which is apparently finished in cloudberry wine barrels. Very interesting. Damp, foresty nose. Funky taste, savoury, nice. It was a nice whiskey. I did enjoy that one. Next up from McMira was Efeva, 46.3%. Pear, caramel, hint of things in it. You had to hunt for things. It was a very delicate nose, but yeah, it was an exploring whiskey, if that makes sense. So you could sit down, try and hunt for them. They were there, so it was good. Good exploring, nice. Final whiskey tasting for that day was Wolfburn. I poured the Morven first, 46%. Light peat, fresh pine, stroke fern, sort of thing going on. Fruity finish, very, very nice. Maybe should have tried it at the beginning of the day. I think my palate was a bit exhausted by then. Last but not least, Wolfburn Northland, 46%. Light sweet peat again. I think they said 10 ppm. I think. So not a heavy peat at all, but it was very light there. Sweet, peppery, salty finish. Not bad. Meh. Yeah, that was alright. I think I preferred the Morven compared to the Northland, but yeah, very nice, interesting whiskies coming out of them. So there we have it. There we go. The end of May. What another crazy month. Yeah, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Interesting journey this month. A lot of things going on. And yeah, good that we able to get these tastings and going, because it makes it for an interesting journey still in the whiskey world. Otherwise I'll just be buying bottles and so forth. But yeah, really good. Some good stuff in there. That Dalmore, lovely. So yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for joining me. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this. It's coming to you every month. So yeah, hit that bell notification so you get to see when I post this video of my journey. Interesting stuff. Comment down below if you've had any of these whiskies. I'm going to put Summerton in the title, so hopefully you guys that went to the festival will watch it with me and hear my thoughts on the whiskies. So yeah, comment down below which was your favourite Summerton Virtual Whisky Festival. It'd be really interesting to find out. So with that, double finger, that's the last drop.